Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Jujutsu Kaisen, you guys. I am really loving this show. I'm so glad you guys recommended it for me. And I cannot wait to see more of it. So if you're joining me early today, you already know what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So, all right, initial thoughts and impressions from last time on Jujutsu Kaisen, because last time I watched the first episode, I was not expecting it to have anything to do with anything paranormal. Like, that was a total surprise to me. I figured it would be more like martial arts oriented. But I love that it ended up focusing a little bit on the paranormal. Initially, just because of some of the stuff they were talking about, I was like, oh, I'm getting kind of Mob Psycho vibes here, but it definitely has like its own tone that is very, very different from Mob Psycho. You know, Mob Psycho was kind of that kind of, they had some really great dramatic moments, but almost sort of more in a comedic tone. I don't want to spoil anything about Mob Psycho for anyone. If you have not seen Mob Psycho, please go watch Mob Psycho and watch my reactions to Mob Psycho. Little shameless plug there for my Mob Psycho reactions, but yeah, it's, you know, similar to One Punch Man, kind of had like that, you know, had its great moments and was well written, but was more or less in Mob Psycho was less in a comedic tone, I feel like, than One Punch Man. But anyway, I'm splitting hairs here. The point is, Jujutsu Kaisen definitely, I can tell, is going to have kind of its own feel and tone. It's really hard not to compare it to other things right now, because I can see so many little elements of like other anime that I've seen, just in terms of like the subject matter, you know, how we're building up the main protagonist, the world building, things like that. But already, like, right off the bat, I can tell it's gonna have like its own very unique feel, and I'm looking forward to getting to know more of that feel, and more of these characters. We met some characters last time. We have our main character, Yuji. Everyone else, you know, it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve for me with the names. I will get there. I'm doing a lot better than I used to, but it is probably going to take me a little while to, you know, just kind of fully get like, okay, this is so-and-so, this is so-and-so, this is so-and-so. But we met someone from what I'm presuming is some kind of organization that deals with curses, I definitely think there's an organization, because then we met somebody else at the end of the story, but it was actually the beginning of the episode after Yuji eats the finger, which is a sentence I never thought I'd be saying, but here we are. And he was like, all right, I'm, you know, I'm going to have to kill you now. And then it made total sense once we saw it happen at the end of the episode. So, I really liked Yuji. I think I'm going to like following him a lot. He's got a great, he's kind of got like a sort of a calm about him almost, you know? He's not like a super fiery protagonist, but he's very determined despite his, little bit more calm nature. So I think that's going to be fun and interesting to see. We see how he has like kind of a mission of his own given to him by his grandpa, and he's going to see it through. So, and it does definitely have a little bit of a comedic tone. Like, there was definitely a little bit of wackiness in there, which I think is always in order. Like, you don't want to have like a super too intense series, or else, you know. I mean, I watched some really intense series too, and they're really good, but I'm always down for the comedy aspect. So things I'm looking forward to learning more about. What is going on with Yuji? He's super strong, and even though we know now how he kind of got, you know, cursed energy, I think that's what they called it. You know, he ate the finger. There was still a 1 in a million shot that wasn't going to kill him. Like, what is special about him? What's going on with him? Would love to know more about the whole kind of organization seems to be going on that kind of deals with reeling in these curses and everything. And of course, I just would love to see even more like world building about how the curses work. I think it's a really cool concept that the negative energy put out by people in the world turns, is kind of fuel for curses. And then you can use a super deadly curse to kind of repel other curses until the seal starts to wear away a little bit, and now you've got a problem because now other curses are more or less almost kind of attracted to it. I think the term that they used was like it helps fatten up other curses. So I kind of compared it to like, it's not a great analogy, but it's kind of like poison you put down for bugs, It's like, yeah, it'll kill the bugs initially, but like it's poison. It's not a good thing. Except I don't think that like ant poison starts to attract ants when it breaks down. That being said, I'm not a chemist. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong there, but it seems like the cure is almost worse than the disease. In terms of using a strong, powerful curse to try and repel another curse. So looking forward to getting more into all of this, guys. What do you say we go ahead and get started? Oh, real quick before we get started, I will just say, typically when I film, I try to film after the episode I just filmed has gone out already, so that like if I miss something or, something could be clarified for me, I kind of get that solidified before moving on. Unfortunately, due to my schedule this week, I had to go ahead and film this one before my reaction to episode 1 goes out. So if there was something I missed in episode 1, don't worry. By the time this reaction goes out, I'll know it. I'll have it understood. I don't think there was anything huge that I missed last time, but it does happen. So just know that by the next one, I'll be like fully corrected and clarified if something like that did happen. So, all right, guys, without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we get started on the next episode? Let's go. Oh, that seems unfair. Look, he was just out doing some shopping. Look at his shopping bag. He ate the finger. Look at his face. He's like... He can tell. Wow. He must be like very powerful. He's warming up. He's warming up. He's warming up. Oh, that looks so good. Oh my god. What did I say? He was just out. Look at him. He's so happy. It is sustenance. Thank you very much. And why is it not like other souvenirs? Because it's so yummy? Or is there something even more important? Oh, he's not worried, guys. Oh, it's the whipped cream. Bro, I totally feel you on that. I do not blame you for wanting to protect that at all costs. Oh my god, he's that strong. Look at this animation. It's really good. Oh, and now he's gonna come back. Was he just sizing him up? That's what I want to know. However, he seems nice. Wait! Yeah! What do you mean you did your best? What's going on? Oh. Maybe they'll kill him when he's like, 100. Okay. Hold on. There we go. There we go. There's that math for you guys. Do that math in your head. Wow. He seems to be able to control it. Oh. Oh. Well, how long will that take? Oh, all of the fingers. We're just very nonchalantly explaining this, yeah. Don't do that to yourself. Okay, good. So they're going to help him. Yikes. That's terrifying. The better end! Good God! He is gonna help as many people as he can. Good to know. That's the thing, is if he absorbs a ton of that, how will he be able to control it anymore? Yeah, for sure. Snack time! When you can think about it, so he was in the heat of the moment last time. Can we get this boy some mustard? Some ketchup? Seems unnecessary to just do it. Ooh. Whoa. That seems like it was worse. Oh, what is Grandpa looking on? This, wow. I wonder if it's going to get harder and harder each time to control him. Oh, and he's back. No, there's something. Yeah, no. What is it? 1,000 years. Who was I wonder who the last person was. Yeah. Wow. What a boss, though. A fun hell. Oh, he's got ah! I'm surprised that's not the name of the series. Oh, this is going to be interesting. After he's eaten fingers for you? Oh, boy. Oh! Oh, no! Oh, now this is turning into Parasite. Imaginary? Okay. Okay. The Golden Age. Oh. Dang. The King of Curses. Well, probably him. He's like, it might make me break a sweat. I like this guy so far. Oh, what are we making? Does he make stuffed animals? Is he like felting them? Oh my God, I will die. I will die. Oh my Lord, I love making little amigurumi dolls. What does that have to do with anything? Why would you say that? But it's hilarious though. So random. Why? He wants to know like your inner thoughts. Okay. That's not, no, that's, what? Sir, I liked you at first because of the dolls. Oh, hang on now. They're not just dolls. They're not... Okay. Cursed corpses. That's terrifying. Still respect the doll making, though. Yeah, no. This runs deep. This runs deep. Like, and I think that's what he's trying to get at. Look at this thing go. Look at this thing go. It's all around you, bro. That is true. Oh, look, he's proud of himself. He just showed him his butt. He just pointed to his butthole. Oh. He's saying, take responsibility. Is that what he's trying to say? What? Cursing him? Oh my lord. Oh, this thing kind of reminds me of Jake from Adventure Time. And this is something that only he can do. And he's going to take up the... Oh, he's got you now. Mm-hmm. And... Or admiring Jennifer Lawrence. And he'd always know. Yep, he would not be able to live with himself. Wow, that's powerful. Oh, you passed, friend! He's like, oh! He's like, yeah, I got him, I got him, I got him, I got him, I got him. I'm obsessed with the dolls. Is that supposed to be Jennifer Lawrence? It just cracks me up so hard. Oh, it's gonna help. That looks so yummy. Who's Stardust? Is that the end? Is this the... Oh no, is this the... Oh my god, it's the end! Ah, we didn't have the ending last time. I want to see this. Oh! This is who did this? Who did this? Who did this? They need a raise. Is this our other third year? Look at this, like, oh, what's that music video from the 80s that was like this? You guys know. You guys know. If you know, you know. Look at him. He's just like, oh, this is amazing, guys. Who did this? This is a real special something. Okay, guys. That was amazing. I thought the first episode was really good. The second episode, I feel like we just took the heck off with the story and with a lot of the character stuff as well, because Yuji does have this kind of calm, nonchalant strength, but you can tell he very deeply cares about what he's doing. Like, don't mistake his calm nature for not giving a hoot or something, you know, like he feels very passionate about this. And I love that we got to see that passion come out. And I love that it's not like, oh, I'm just doing this thing for my grandpa and that's the only reason I'm doing it. It's no, that might be like the catalyst, but the reason he's carrying that out, the reason why he's doing this is because of the kind of person he is, you know. Like he was saying, he can't knowingly shirk this and live out the rest of his life knowing that he could have stopped some pain and suffering and death for other people and didn't. Really, really digging Yuji so far. I think he's a great, great main character. I will get to know the other names, but for now, I know they dropped them a bunch of times, and I will learn them. But for now, there's a dark hair guy and there's like a white hair guy, and I gotta say the dark haired guy is like seems like a really good like straight man kind of to the sort of wackiness of the white hair guy, and white hair guy is mad strong. Oh my god, I will learn the names. Please don't worry, I will. You guys know from like the My Hero days that like eventually I'll get there. But I love that. I love that we kind of have like the personality range that we do in this little group so far. But so since he had to transfer schools, I'm guessing we won't see much of his other like classmates that we met in the beginning, which is kind of a shame. But they certainly they made enough of an impression on him to kind of help motivate him to make the decision to fight and to go and eat all those fingers. So we now have 2 out of 20 fingers eaten. Can we get a nice hard roll and some mustard for this poor child? Does he really need to eat them raw like that? That just seems like unnecessarily gross, even though he took it like a champ. Guys, I'll be honest, like even like at Halloween when they put out like the candy, like, you know, like the gross candy gummy body parts, and like, ooh, just kind of, ooh, I can't do it. It kind of weirds me out, you know? I really give him a lot of credit for being just so laid back and chill about just straight up eating old nasty curse fingers. I think we need to all just kind of have a little round of applause for Yuji for being as great as he is. And like I said, really, really just proved, you know, just how strong his character is in this, you know, his heart and his determination. So I really like that. Oh my god, we need to talk about the dolls. We need to talk about the dolls because, guys, I need to see more of the dolls. I'm obsessed with the dolls. I'm pretty sure he was needle felting them, and I am obsessed. I am legitimately obsessed. I need all the dolls. I need them on my shelf. Mine won't come to life, probably, but still. I love stuff like that. I love amigurumi, so I just like lost my stuff at that. So, all right. So here we are, and we're really taking off with kind of what is the main plot. We got a little bit more world building in this one, in the way of learning a little bit more about the school and how it works, so that was good. And we know that he is like a radar. He is like he's like a homing beacon almost for the other cursed fingers. So, and we learned that he just randomly loves Jennifer Lawrence, which I gotta say is a character trait. It's a pretty good one. I don't know why. I don't know if they're ever going to explain it. I don't think it needs explaining. It's just, why not? Why not? I love Jennifer Lawrence. I think she's beautiful. So, it's just such a random thing to like shout out. Can you imagine like going and interviewing at a school and just being like, I really like Jennifer Lawrence and I'm here to eat fingers. So yeah, that's a resume right there, guys. Oof, that's a resume. Guys, I love this show already. It is so much fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it already. I think you could tell. So, all right. Love this episode. Can't wait to see where it's going next. Really hoping, I will say this in closing, really hoping he doesn't actually have to die. I don't know how long it's going to take him to collect all these fingers, but it seems like it's going to be, even with his abilities, kind of an arduous process. But I was kind of hoping they'd say, like, yeah, you have to be executed, but like when you're like 100 or something. You know what I mean? Like, geez, this guy's helping you and he's the only one that can do it. Like, you're really gonna straight up execute him. But on the other hand, the whole point of this is to do away with the great, immense, evil power of these cursed objects. So they kind of have to kill. Like, that's the whole point. Get them all in one place and then take them out. So, but I really hope that's not the case. Really hope we can we find a way around this? Is there like a third option? I really hope so. So I loved it. I cannot wait to see more. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.